Hi, sister. Sherry here. This reading is for Miko. Okay, twin flame reading it is. So I'm going to use John Holland Psychic Tarot, and that's going to be for the main energies main energies in the reading. Then I'm going to pull two cards, message from the universe from call it Baron Reed's Enchanted Map. And I may read from Tarot Illuminati. And then I'm using my own deck for clarifiers. Okay, so I've already shuffled them, but I will just give it another quick shuffle in front of you. What messages do you have for Miko and her twin flame? And I don't read reversals for this deck. Okay, so your recent past position, feminine side. Intuition. His recent past. Victory and success. Your present position. Temptation. His present position. New beginnings. Near future. Choose wisely. His near future. Nice, the Empress. This is the Divine Feminine. Your outcome. Shadow. His outcome. Communication. This is the Eight of Wands. Star in the sky. I'm starting to get a feel for the reading already. The energy you're bringing into the union. Heartache and loss. The energy he's bringing into the reading. Financial and material changes. What the foundation of the union is on. Nice. Ace of Pentacles. Prosperity begins. Brand new beginning in the 3D world. The crowning energy. Patience. This is the Temperance card. And the heart of the union. Nice. Oh my God. 1111. This is my 1111 calling card. Wow. The energies are just crazy lately. All right, so I'm going to look at the bottom of the deck. Power, Strength card. Okay, so this is going to be message from the universe. Oop. Okay. Well, I don't know who that's for, but it's stuck in the mud and it came up in reverse. So I'm going to leave that out. It's an energy that wanted to be seen. So this is for the female. Coming apart. And the masculine. Flying in reverse. All right, so I'm going to pull some clarifiers and I'll see you in a minute. Hey girlfriend, so I had a chance to look at your cards here. So it seems to me like there's something that needs to be released on your side. There's something standing in your way, something that holds the key to your freedom. Something needs to change, and change is coming in, and it's going to require you to do some shadow work. But ultimately, it's going to free you. This is the Fool card, new journey. It has to do with a relationship. Something you've been resisting letting go of. Now, the overall energy is the strength card. The both of you require courage and strength to get through something. And the card that's accompanying it is the Six of Cups, and that talks about somebody from the past coming back. It also talks about innocence and finding that child within. But ultimately, your innocence and youth and this sensation of beginnings and, being in awe of the world is coming towards you. On the male side, we have, he's feeling successful. He wants to move forward. He got the Fool card as well. You both did. He's moving towards you. You're the divine feminine. And as an outcome, we have this inrush of energy and communication and movement, something that excites him and he's passionate about. So clearly that has to do with you. He feels successful about it in the past, and he's moving towards you. There's almost a sense of it's go time. We got 2 Ace of Pentacles right here. This is the beginning in the 3D world. And then part of the cards that flew out when I was shuffling them, one was the Ace of Wands. So that was an energy that accompanied it, but it has its own little neat story that I'm going to share with you in a minute. Okay, so to the middle of the reading here, this is your join, your union energy. So he's bringing in this sense of stop. And he's closing off, but it's for a reason. There's something that's stopping him, preventing him from going forward. But in the center of the reading, we have this growth. We have the seed being planted. Both of you planted the seed as a foundation. The 4 of Wands, my calling card, 1111, is growing from it. Once again, we have a seed that was planted. You can see she's holding a seed in her hand. And by opening yourself and allowing love in, it's going to help that seed grow. And again, we have the sense of a seed has grown in his near future. It's taken root and it's growing, and now it has grown. There's a sense of completion of whatever you began together is coming into full bloom. But there's still this sense of patience. Something still needs to be let go of. And that comes in with the Devil card as well as the 3 of Swords and the Moon. So I think we will start with, I'm going to read the Strength card to you so you get an idea of what the overall energy is. I may read the 6 of Cups to you. Then I'm going to read the Universe cards because they perfectly sum up what's going on in your reading. And finally, I will read the other jumper card there that actually sums up the reading really well. So, yeah, I'm going to be doing a little bit of reading for you. I hope you don't mind. All right, cheers. Okay, power. As a spiritual being, you have unlimited power at your command. This card represents inner strength, willpower, courage, compassion, generosity, and love. At any moment, these beautiful qualities can assist you in coping with adverse conditions in front of you, or the many surrounding in your life. Set aside the necessary time to resolve such issues. Power represents more than physical, external strength. It can also be channeled emotionally, mentally, and spiritually. When you have balance over body, mind, and soul, and with the power of spirit, anything can be overcome to achieve a positive result. Power and strength can be developed to work in harmony in any given situation. Every obstacle Every error helps build your knowledge and understanding of the world around you. When you make a mistake, it's a chance for you to stop, listen, and ask yourself, what am I supposed to be learning here, and how can I make the situation better? Mistakes are great wake-up calls in that they provide you with opportunity to discover your weakness, what needs to be changed, and which areas of your life need improving. Equally, they can be a blessing in disguise. Just remember, you are power. And I just noticed underneath that is obstacles and challenges. That always seems to show up in the twin flame readings. Okay, so this is the Six of Cups. The pleasure of the sun child. Do you recall how it felt to be young? Can you remember the endless summer days you spent in freedom and happiness with no cares or worries pressing you? What did it feel like? Did you get lost in the moment to be able to create wonders and amazing visions from nothing? Back then, a day seemed like a lifetime, and the future stretched out before you like a wide, inviting land filled with promise. Our occupation was play, and our currency was imagination, and we knew instinctively what was most important for a happy, long life. Simple joy. Ah, how frail must the heart be for it to let the happening of life wear down that awareness. If we were to let our child selves see us now, watch us for one day, what would it say? And what could we learn from them? So what I'm getting from that is that sense of childlike innocence coming back into your life. Okay, and that's represented by the two Fool cards that you got, here and here. Okay, so this is your card, Coming Apart. Now is the time to take separate paths. The Coming Apart card is assigned to put an end to what no longer serves. Has a commitment been broken? Perhaps you need to break a promise or change a course because you took on you took on more than you can handle. This is the perfect time to reassess your goals and values. Are your actions in alignment with what you believe in? Have you created a partnership that is not mutually beneficial? Oh my God. Mutually beneficial. Separation, dissolution, and dispersion are all in focus now. If someone who wishes to break away from you, don't chase the relationship out of a sense of fear. The price you'll pay will not be worth the prize. Separation brings good fortune. Okay, so it's coupled with the Two of Cups here. You can see there's a couple sitting on the beach and they're looking out into the future. They're in love. It's this partnership of love. So that coupled with the coming apart tells me that there's some type of soulmate relationship that needs to be released first before anything else can happen. So I don't know if that's coming from your side or his side. Okay, so this is flying in reverse. This is his message from the universe. When you see the flying card reverse, it is a gentle reminder that there are times to take flight and times to remain grounded. And for now, you must avoid overreaching. There is still work to be done before you earn your wings. Be patient. What you seek will not be out of reach forever. Remember the story of Icarus in Greek mythology, whose wax-made wings and overconfidence brought him too close to the sun. He perished because he didn't realize his limitations. Humility is great power, and now you must exercise it. Doing too much, too fast, too soon only serves to prevent a beautiful flight later on. So there's that sense of a pause. There's that sense of not yet. So the card that's accompanying it is the Ace of Cups. So that's a brand new beginning in love. It's your cup overflowing with love. So the two of them combined tells me that he wants to move forward with something. He wants to start a brand new beginning with somebody, wipe the slate clean, but he is unable to do it. Okay, so this is the flipper card. So it would apply to both of you. Stuck in the mud in reverse. When this card is reversed, it reminds you that you're stuck due to your obstinate desire to get what you want, when and how you want it. Perhaps it's uncomfortable to admit that the course of action you've chosen for yourself isn't right for you now. Even so, you have a choice. You can struggle in the mud and get nowhere, or take a moment to observe where you are. Then step out, wash away the dirt, and find other things to do. A much better adventure awaits you. You'll know when it's time to embark upon it. So the card that accompanies it is the Three of Pentacles. So this is all about building a foundation in the 3D world. You're being recognized for all of your hard work. It's a pat on the back, it's a reward, and it's kind of like an illumination as well. Yeah, it's so the two cards coupled together, it feels to me like, again, something needs to be taken care of, and you're avoiding it, or somebody is avoiding taking care of it. So it's causing a struggle, and Spirit is saying to let go of that struggle and go with the flow, essentially. And that all of this hard work will pay off. So a lot of the reading seems to do with the material manifestation. It's an actual 3D tangible thing that you can reach out and touch. It feels to me like, you know, this foundation has been built, this new beginning in the 3D world, and it is at the heart of the reading. It's what is linking the two of you together. It's 1111 connection. But Spirit is asking you to have patience. Because this purging needs to take place first. Okay, so we'll start over on your side here. The card that you got in the past position is integration. This is the High Priestess. So you're coming in as this spiritually awakened, using your intuition, looking deeper, having a deeper understanding of the world, having a discerning eye, understanding your connection to the cosmos, basically. So you're able to look beyond that door. You can see the beauty that lies behind it. But there's still a sense that it's locked. The door is locked. This is the Ace of Pentacles as well. So I have it represented as a key to the door that you must walk through, as shown by the moon up there. So there's this barrier that is stopping you as well. So in your present position, you are surrounded by something that is making you feel weighted down. It's a chain around your ankle. It could be an addiction, it could be a codependent relationship, but it has to do with the pleasures of the 3D world. Maybe you're placing too much value in materialistic things. But what I'm getting from this really is that it's a self-imposed, almost like a prison. It's a prison of the mind. I'll get to that up there. But it's preventing you from walking through to your freedom. We got this Ace of Pentacles. It's a gift from the universe is being offered to you presently. But you are unable to take that gift because something has you chained. Okay, so I'm just going to pop over to the cards that flew out, because I think it has, it isn't, a direct energy, but it is an influencing energy that is surrounding the reading. Okay, and they want it to be seen together in this combination. So the first card we got here is the Nine of Cups. This is Wish Granted card. I have a guy playing guitar here, but it's more the feeling of being around your friends, you know, listening to music, jazz, or whatever you like. But there's this satisfaction, this feeling of being, you know, satiated with love, emotions, happiness, you know, celebration. But yeah, it's wish fulfilled, wish granted. Okay, the second card that came with it, and it's freaky, this coincidence, these two cards, these last two cards always show up together in a reading. And wow, that's weird. When I made the cards, I kind of intended it in a way. But anyways, I'll get to that. So this here is the Ace of Wands. This is that spark, that fire, that creative spark. It's that passion, that drive to move forward. It's the go light. It's a fast, out of the gate kind of feel. It's a blank slate. It is a brand new life. You're letting go of everything that you identified yourself with. These false ego attachments that you have, and starting a brand new life with the way I see the Ace of Wands is the flame. It's that one half of the flame. I did a reading yesterday where the two Aces of Wands showed up, one on each side. So this is an outside energy. It's surrounding you. Okay, so that's the go light. Wish granted. Go. Third card is the Knight of Wands. This is directed movement forward towards your goal. You know what you want and you're going after it. And the Eight of Wands kind of has that feeling as well, but that is the energy coming towards you. This is an energy, so the energy is coming towards him. He, I'm seeing, is this energy coming towards you. So like I said, he's going after his dream, his goal. And I like to see it as that go light, you know, at a horse race when the bell sounds or whatever, and out of the gate, and he's flying. And he's going after what he desires. So there's a couple of, like there's a lot of wand energy in here, which is fiery energy. So I don't know if your twin is a fire sign. Leo, Sagittarius, and I can't remember, Aries. Okay, so you are currently going within. This is an energy you're bringing into the reading. You're coming in as a high priestess, sorry if I said high priest before, but that's a high priestess. But you're also coming out on his side as the divine feminine. You have a connection with him in the 5D world. You are his future. He sees you clearly on the other side of his door, but we'll get to that. So yeah, something needs to be cleared. Something in the 3D material world needs to be addressed and released. And from that, your key to freedom will be handed to you. Like I said, present position, so this is a decision that needs to be made currently. So the next card up is that decision once again. This is the Seven of Cups. This is a sense of having too many options, scattered energies. You don't know what to do. You don't know which way to go. But ultimately, you want this union. Sorry, I got paint on my hands. You want this union at the top. So I'm also getting a sense of both of you standing on the precipice. This shows up in the twin flame readings. You know, it's that meeting at the precipice. He's there, standing there, waiting, ready to go. You're standing there waiting, lots of waiting. Have patience, though. Everything will work out in divine timing. So that decision that needs to be made, this is your near future position. And the card that's accompanying it is the Wheel of Fortune. This talks about karma. What goes around comes around, and that karma is currently on your side. This is Justin Timberlake song. So yeah, it's good fortune is on your side, basically. So whatever this decision is that you need to decide to move away from will offer you that freedom, that new beginning, and good luck, good fortune, abundance. But you have to make that choice to move, to take that first step. Okay, so as a final outcome, we got the Moon card. So this is dealing with your shadow self. This is the veil, the door that you must walk through. So this talks about now is the time. It's a call to action. It is time for you to face your worst fears head on, with strength and courage. Walk through that door and deal with the things that you've been ignoring and pushing aside. Okay, because it has been causing you a lot of stress. Look at that. This is the Nine of Swords. This is you staying up all night worrying constantly about something. It's consuming your thoughts, and somehow you feel that you're deserving of it, deserving of this punishment. It's a self-inflicted punishment. Okay, so the important thing to realize here is that your fears are what is holding you back, and your fears alone. That is what's preventing you from walking through. Okay, so releasing this. This is a 9 and this is a 9. This means that this cycle here, this karmic cycle, is coming to completion very soon. But only you can walk through that door. And if you walk through that door, if you deal with this heartache and loss that you're bringing into the union, you will be free to start that new life. The beginning, 0, the beginning of the fool's journey. Clean slate. And it's interesting how it's pointing right towards this devil here. Your freedom is through this nonsense here. Okay, so on to his side. This is a little more optimistic. Sorry, I'm you know, I got so intense there, but I think you're in a very confusing, dark space right now, and you don't understand what is surrounding you. The energies that are surrounding you are beginnings and fucking pure love. There's this growth, this, you know, like union, this love, this strength, this pillar of strength, but darkness, confusion, I don't know. Go within, you know the answer. You know what you have to release, what has to come apart in order for this 1111 to come in. Okay, so again, back to his side. 6 of Wands is all about success and victory. Woohoo! Shouting it out at his little cliffside here. He's happy. Can you hear me? Miko! Listen to me. I'm here to tell you that I am happy. I've done a lot of work. I feel victorious. And I want to use this positive momentum to move me forward. This is his past position. His present position is the Fool, the new, like, He's walking off that cliff. He's walking through that door. Oop. In his mind, in the 5D, he is doing this. He's walking off that cliff. He doesn't care where it ends up, where it's going to take him. He just wants to move forward. He's done with the old, and he wants to begin anew. So, absolute fresh new start, zero. That is the seed going into the ground, almost, not even, before the seed is even planted. So present position, Major Arcana, Fool, beginning of the journey. Where is he going? He sees you here. This is, again, the Divine Feminine. You're here to tell him that you are with him, that you love him. Your heart chakra is activated. You're holding him in his arms with compassion, love, gentle, nurturing energy. And that's what he's attracted to. That's what he's walking towards. Love, unconditional love, truth. And as a final outcome, the Eight of Wands, this is communication. So either expect some communication to come in from him, or something is going to change real quick. This is another call to action card. But more importantly, he's looking at you as if you are that star in the sky. You are his passion. You are what he desires, and that's what he's going towards. That's what I'm seeing in this reading. But then, what the fuck? The energy that he's bringing in is the Five of Pentacles. So in the Rider-Waite deck, this depicts a couple. They're left out in the dark. They're going through some financial difficulties that, they're just down and out. Okay? So the card that accompanies it is the Four of Pentacles. So this is all about holding on too tightly to something, or someone's holding on too tightly to you, or being closed off. So I'm getting the sense here that either he wants to reach out. There's a lot of hands here. A lot of, okay, see, we've grown this together. The hands are nurturing. The hand, see what I have here in my hand is a seed, growth. And then this reaching out, touching. Hands over here. Which direction? A hand offering you the key to the door. So that's what I'm seeing here. This offer that's coming in on your side, which requires the release of something, is his key. He's handing that to you. Okay, and either you're closed off to it, or he's scared that you're not going to accept it, or he's tired of feeling left out. He's ready to open himself up. Okay, so this is about opening yourself up. This is about opening yourself up. And so is that 8. It's all about opening yourself up and allowing your heart to feel, allowing your soul to grow, just being open. So I think that's what's going on here. Once that karma is cleared, whatever this is, it will come back to you in a good way. You will have vision and direction to make it through, but the courage and strength must come from within. And at the top of the reading here, we got this beautiful balance card. This is temperance. This is integration of the dualities, yin and yang, opposites coming together to form one. Infinite love. So the message here is patience, my child. It's coming. Heart of the matter, twin flame, completion, victory, success, everything you ever wanted, all the visions that you've had. So sorry about that, ran out of memory. Yeah, I can't remember what I was saying here, but basically what I'm seeing here is that the wheel of change is happening. It's going to come in your future. You may feel that you have no control over where it stops, but in reality you do. You can control what direction your future is going to take, but it requires strength and courage to walk through that door. Okay, and why not walk through it? Look what is on the other side. Look what is waiting for you. He's putting up stops because he's mirroring you. He's seeing that there's something that still needs to be worked on. You guys are reflections of one another, okay? He's a go. His energy is a go, but you have resistance. You have confusion. So find that middle ground, that integration, that temperance, that balance is required right now. And yeah, so I wanted to just quickly read the moon card to you, and then that'll be that. All right, I hope you enjoyed this. Cheers, my sister. Much love to you. Shadow. This card represents emotion, sensitivity, and a reminder that nothing in life is at a standstill. This is a world of constant flux, and the one thing is certain: everything changes. This card is calling you to action. The time is now when you have to face your worst fears and look into the dark shadows of your soul. You must learn to confront what you've avoided and walk courageously through it. Always know that life naturally revitalizes itself, and as it does, so do you. The shadow card promises that there is a light at the end of the tunnel. Recognize by no longer denying your past and letting the tears fall, you'll discover the diamonds in the treasure chest of your soul. This is a cleansing process to wash away and clear out what was once avoided, ignored, and pushed aside. This card indicates that it is time when your psychic sensitivity may be quite intense. Learn to open up to it, or if need be, to turn it down. Your body is one big psychic antenna, so just remember that you're in control of how high or low you want the reception to be. Mother Earth can assist you in this period of change, sensitivity, and healing. All right, much love.